So guys, it's your favourite Ginger here, coming at you with another video. Before you watch this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and make sure you titty slap that notifications button. Enjoy the video.
Alright guys, welcome to the bulking series, and it is actually bulking series. Yes, we have begun the new plan. It's coming in. I've got the plan, been following it for a few days now, and I'm going to go through with it with you guys, yeah? So you know what's going on, and I know what's going on, and we can see what's going on. 18, so straight in with it. These are my starting point shots. I've only got a back shot, most muscular, and a sexy front double, alright? So they are my starting point. 210 pounds on the dot is what we are here. So that's a very nice starting point there. And obviously this was on the Wednesday. No, this was on the Thursday. So this is where I started. So now it's a few more days have gone past, and now I've been following it for about 3-4 days now. That's important I say that so you guys know what's going on. Changes, here we go. So obviously we have bloods done. Now we've got the cycle in. Yeah, so now we're on cycle. It's going to get saucy. So workout day meals are going to be on here. You can see them. Obviously, you can see there's a massive increase in protein. So each meal, we're getting about 60 grams of protein per meal, which is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And we've got some extra things. We've got walnuts in there. Oh, yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. So we've got different sources of fat, sunflower seeds, and also we've got some 200 grams of pineapple that goes down sexy. So now we went from anabolic apples to anabolic pineapples. You know, this is the bulking series, and we're pushing it to new limits. I think this is what we'll call it. Pushing it to new limits, because that's what we're doing. We're getting to new limits, the new heights of body weight, muscle mass than we've ever reached before. And then we go into our rest day meals. Our rest day meals are pretty similar. Obviously, we don't have the intra, pre, post workout stuff because we're not working out, we're not training. As you can see, added walnuts, sunflower seeds, pineapple, beautiful. Big increase in carbs here. And obviously, we've got the whopper dopper increase in protein, which I'm very sexy about. Very sexy, innit? Sexy. Can protein be sexy? I don't know. You tell me. Training. Training has not changed. Training isn't going to change. Obviously, we're still going to go with the same training plan, but we are more connected. Make sure we're staying connected with the lifts, and make sure we've done that in this lockdown training. It's really taught me to be more connected, and make sure that we carry that over into when the gyms we're back into the gyms, in that gym settings where we've got all the sexy machines and stuff, and we're not having to just utilise dumbbells and barbells, etc. So that's pretty fucking saucy beans, you know what I mean? Health subs. Health subs, if you saw my other video, we have increased a little bit of health subs. We just increased in the vital support and love heart. So we're obviously making sure that we're going to try and mitigate any collateral damage that we're going to cause by going on cycle. So just increase the dosage of them to make sure that everything just stays in line, and make sure those bloods stay where they are, and make sure that those bloods, that when we get our bloods done next time, that they look very similar to what they were, because they were bang on, and we're very happy with them. In terms of cycle, probably really not going to go into that because this is YouTube, right? And it's not the be all and end all. But I do want to say that I am on cycle, so you guys know, if that makes sense, because it's not fair for anyone who is watching this. When I started off, especially, you know, being 19 years old, you'd think everyone might have been natural. But no, I am obviously, if you are new to this series, my goals are to get to elite pro level bodybuilding. So this is why we do this. All right, that makes sense. I think I've cleared that up. I don't know what it is. You always get a little bit like funny when talking about it to the camera. I don't know why. Right, it's really weird. But I just want to make sure that I'm offering the right message. Do you know what I mean? Hope you guys understand. Comment below, and we can have a discussion about it in the comments. Other than that, this is where I am now. So since following those meals, I'm 2 pounds up. All right, that's pretty saucy. Yeah, 2 pounds up. Already. We're flying up, 2 pounds up, making sure we're on it. Steps to stay where they are, and that's it. This is pretty much the start of the bulking series, pushing new limits. Pushing new limits, that's what I'm going to call this video. Pushing new limits. And someone's going to be like, what were you doing before? I was pushing new limits then. But this is newer limits, isn't it? It's newer, because I started at 210. Yeah, I'm already 212. Pushing it up past the 220s. That's a new limit. Strength. Reaching new heights of strength, controlling the weight, staying connected, new levels of muscle mass. This is why it's called pushing new limits. Okay, so we're going to have a pre-workout meal today, and I'll show you guys my pre-workout meal. and we'll show you some of the new stuff in there. Obviously, you've seen it on the diet plan, but then you're going to see it in here, and then we have a little video. This will be probably a little short and sweet video, an introduction into the Pushing New Limits bulking series. So this is from here, what we're doing now. Obviously, it was before, but we are setting ourselves up for what our prep's going to be like. You know, we have a really good off season. We've got more tissue. We're going to have a better prep because we've got more tissue, and we're ready to fucking rock and roll, you know, on that stage. Can you see my ring light in my eyes? Do I look like a zombie? Oh. Pre-workout meal is going in. The usual ground rice and bananas in the old mick going along. Additions, obviously increasing protein from whey. But we, oh, you motherfucker, that almost fell on the floor. We got walnuts. Walnutter. I don't know where I was going with that. Was just walnut willies. There we go. We got some walnut willies going in this meal. 20 G's of these will get you fucking massive. Well, it's going to start. We'll see what's going to happen, eh? I'm excited to see this. Very excited. I'm very excited for this. I'll show you the meal when it's done, and we'll get ready to rock and roll. I wonder what tier you're in. Let me know what tier you're in. You know, because we've got the tier system. A lot of people in tier 3. I'm in tier 2. Doesn't really affect me. But like, I mean, if you were a social drinker guy, it kind of pisses you off because you have to go for a meal, don't you? One thing I am going to say, because I made a little joke on my 4-day of eating video, I'm not taking any slim or growth hormone before anyone asks, alright? When that stage comes, I will say yes. Take an anabolics and take some growth hormone slim, but I'm not. Just anabolics for now, okay? Let's make sure we cover that bit up. Pretty good. For one special. Let's go. Here we go, sports fans. 20 grams of the old good stuff. That's just gone to 21. There you go, 20 grams. And then there is the pre-workout meal. And we'll just nibble these on the way. You know what I mean? You sort of just sit there, nibble them, nom, 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 nom. Maybe dip some in there while that's cooling down. Beautiful. I can feel it. Yeah, it's growing it now, it's growing it now. The biggest changes that we've had to the plan straight away, this is like, one of the biggest things is the increase in food. Like, the increase in food has been the biggest dramatic increase we've had from a starting point. This is why I'm really interested, because the food's going to get pushed. It's been pushed, it's been increased high from the get-go, you know, the increase in the food. But it's one sources that are really easy to get, but the increases in protein is what I'm really interested about, you know what I mean? Are we going from like doing 250 chicken to 300 grams of chicken? So it's just like, have we gone from like 50 grams of protein from whey to 60 grams of protein from whey, which is going to be, it's pretty epic. I mean, I'm going through whey like no tomorrow, you know what I mean? You can imagine that I'm going to go through it. When you're looking at 34 grams to 25 gram scoop, you know what I mean? So, got to stock up on the old good shit. Alright team, yep, shut up, you know, I've got 10-inch cocks, alright. I know it's amazing, but you don't need to keep banging on about it, alright? Fucking hell.
What, how, like...
How big it is, yeah.
How displeasing it is.
Displeasing. Oh, that guy's... Look, his car's conked out. That's really bad that I just laughed at that. Sorry if you watch this video, but he has just conked out in front of the traffic lights, which is causing fucking mayhem. Most importantly, this is pre-workout. And I think you know that we had a bit of a kerfuffle with the old assassin shit, so this is really good. The reason why I like Naughty Boy so much is that I can eat after it. And now that we've had a considerable amount of food increase, right, that eating is like the priority right now. So what you're going to hear me talk about for the next fucking 12, well, longer than that, innit? Next 20 weeks, right, is going to be making sure I can get my meals in, making sure nothing's hindering my appetite, because I think, and the way that I'm staying leanish, well, I reckon it's going to be awesome. I've just got high expectations for myself and I'm going for it. So I just need to make sure that nothing's going to suppress appetite. So Naughty Boy for me is a winner chicken dinner. If I want to feel more pumped in the gym, going for Vascumax Pro. This is a good shit as well. So if you want a little combo, 20 grams of this will get you off your tits, and do a scoop of this. This one's a 16 grams of this bastard, and your arms will blow up, right? You just fucking blow up like a balloon, and then you'll be like this, and you'll be so fucking focused. You'll be like, fuck. So that's what, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good shit. It's top, yeah? Look how fucking budgie smugglers looking, eh? Is that a thing? Budgie smugglers are like underpants, aren't they? Jesus. Yeah. I'm literally going to get a meal, and then we're going to put it here. So you're going to see the meal.
sunflower seeds inbound, but we also have beef and rice meal to have, and we've also got 200 grams of pineapple in that. So you've already seen the changes. This is more of just the start-up of the bulking, right, of my improvements, obviously putting on muscle tissue, pushing new limits. Whatever you want to fucking call it, let's call it that. Whatever it is, right? It's begun. This is the start. So by the end of this, we make me now look so small because I'm just going to be beefed up. Do you know what I mean? Look at that! Look at that meal! That's a pretty meal, isn't it? Yeah! Yeah! How big does my arm look? How big? I've got some biceps today, so my biceps looking good. So this is the next meal. Obviously, I've got my sunflower seeds here, so I put them in here because I feel like having them. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mix them in a salad, you know. Just mix them on top, but I've salted them. And no, it's like I can pick at them because I'm probably gonna watch some stuff on my phone after I film this. This next couple of weeks, like 20 plus weeks, is going to be very interesting, and it's going to be really interesting to see, obviously, the big push, and like we did last time, we've got the training series going alongside it, so you're going to see my training. The increase in lifts will correlate to the increase in muscle mass. Obviously, with the food changes you're going to see, you're going to see how much fat we're going to put on during this phase, how much muscle, etc. All the interesting stuffs, and it's really important that we really are meticulous with things like food, with trying to progress lifts, because that is very important in making the changes. It's all good going, oh, I don't fancy fucking potato and fucking this, I'm going to have a McDonald's, right? But then that fucks me for my next 2 meals because I can't digest the McDonald's the way I digest this food. Do you see what I mean? It's about, obviously I've spoke about it, the difference between your gym goer and your competitive bodybuilder. Remember, this is, we're doing this because the outcome is getting on stage next year. And if I half-arse this, I'm not going to be able to bring the best look I could possibly bring to the stage next year. Which then I've given myself an excuse. Do you know what I mean? Look how loyal that bicep is. I'm actually flexing it a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. I caught it. It was like that. Then I went like that. And I pushed it into me like that. You see what I mean? Just trying to look bigger. Do you know what I mean? I'm not even that big yet. Sort yourself, fam. You're fucking only 2 pounds up. Shut up, you know what I mean? Give me some shit and tell me how it is. Shut up, just you need to be big, man. You're not even big. But no, I really hope you are going to enjoy this series. So make sure you follow along. If you're not, please subscribe. Please like this video. I really appreciate it. Obviously, if this series might be a bit boring, whatever, but it's really important that we do document it for you guys. Right, because I'm shit at writing logs. And also, to see what the changes, what I'm doing, what it takes for me to do to be a better competitive bodybuilder, to be the best, to get to where my goals are. Time to reach new limits, alright, of body weight, muscle mass, and all-time strength, and maybe all-time fucking food, huh? You know, my food might be probably pushed to the highest it's ever been. Alright, like, subscribe, see you on the next one. Get massive.